The Youth Mayor's team have just organised an event around sickle cell. The campaign essentially is to develop awareness of sickle cell, and what we wanted to do was obviously to raise awareness for our young people in the borough of Waltham Forest, and I think they've done tremendously well. I'm so proud of them. I wanted to focus on charities that I can actually relate with, and I know that young people can also relate with as well. And the reason why I focus primarily on sickle cell is because I've also got the trait, and my daughter, who's my consort, also has got the trait. And from a very young age, obviously, I was aware of sickle cell, but I know that there's a lot of people who are not aware of sickle cell, and that's why I wanted to really focus on that disease in Waltham Forest. So this is Mr. and Mrs. Smith, and their son, who was 21 and lost his life because of sickle cell. And it really touched me, and I just felt that I really wanted to do something that the community could benefit from. Not just me as a black woman, but the community in Waltham Forest needed to know about this and needed to understand this disease.
I'm a full-blown sickle cell patient. My son also was a sickle cell patient. And living with sickle cell, it's difficult, but then if you know what to do, you can breeze through it easily. A lot of people don't know how to go about caring for themselves when they know they have the disease. It's a genetic disorder, and it's inherited from both parents. And there's a lot of stigma around it, and people don't really understand what it's all about. I think it's a simple diagnosis with a blood test that can diagnose it. Quite common among the Black Caribbean culture. So I think the mayor's campaign is a good thing to raise awareness among the community.
Since the tragic death of my son, Evan, we've realized that not many people want to go to the hospital. Now, we would not encourage that. Please go to the hospital, have yourself checked up to find out whether you're a carrier or you're actually a sickle cell patient. It is very, very important because you have to know what you are treating. If you know you're a sickle cell patient, you have instructions as to how to manage it. But if you are not aware, you find it difficult to know how to manage it.
As a paediatric dietitian working in the borough, firsthand I kind of know about the different issues that some patients with sickle cell disease encounter, particularly with malnutrition. And I think it's really important to raise awareness, make sure people are aware of what's going on, know that what's needed to kind of help them through it, and just be understanding.
I think it really starts within schools as well. So if you guys as young people are aware of it, then you're going to grow up to continue to know about it. Raise awareness, let loads of people know. As she said as well, you can manage it if it's well looked after and if you're aware about it.
My name is Claudine Matthews, and I'm a dietitian, and I've dedicated the last 8 years to raise awareness of nutrition in sickle cell disease. So I'm grateful to the Mayor of Waltham Forest for accepting the call to action in launching the Sickle Cell and Nutrition Schools Education Campaign.
As part of the Sickle Cell campaign, we've also engaged with a number of schools across the borough, and I'm so pleased to say that I believe 8 secondary schools have taken part in the project, and we have about 19 awards to hand out to those schools from year 7 to year 11. So thank you to everyone who has been involved in the project. Thank you to all the council staff who have supported this project, because without you, I most certainly wouldn't be standing here today talking about this initiative. So thank you very much indeed.
And we'll also be just providing support to those that have sickle cell. And we'll do that through a number of ways, such as helping professionals to receive training so that they are more aware about what sickle cell is and how to help people that do have sickle cell. So thank you guys very much for coming. We appreciate the support, we appreciate the donations, and have a good week.